Hey guys, welcome back. It's Deb from Bowl Me Over. And do I have a treat for you today? This is actually one of my favorite meals that we're making today. It is a teriyaki chicken bowl, teriyaki chicken in general, and it is the best, hands down. I will put it out there with any other recipe. It is so easy to make. It is just crazy good. And I make this at least once a month, sometimes more often. And whether I'm just grilling up teriyaki chicken, which is always fantastic, teriyaki chicken, some rice. Today I think I'm going to make a bowl with it, but I wanted to show you this because you need to try this recipe. So let me show you the ingredients that we need. And the first is ginger. No, we're not going to use this much ginger. I made a mistake the other day when I ordered from Instacart, and I put in 1 pound of ginger instead of 1 knuckle of ginger. Is that not hilarious? So I ended up with all this. So looks like, I was like, what am I going to do with that? Looks like I'm going to be making and enjoying some ginger tea. So ginger, we're going to need about 1 inch of that ginger. We're going to use some garlic, sesame oil, green onions, soy sauce, brown sugar, and some chicken. You can use chicken, bone-in chicken, you can use boneless chicken, you can use thighs, you can use legs, you can use chicken breasts, whatever works. For the bowl recipes and easy grilling, I just always use chicken thighs. They are so flavorful, so juicy, so tender. That would always be my first choice. And since we're taking it over to my folks later, I know that's my dad's choice too. So that's what we're making today. Let me clear up my workspace and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, that only took a minute. Just trying to clear up everything real quick. So I always just use a big plastic bag, put into a bowl. And that way, if the worst thing happens and it springs a leak, it's not gonna make a giant mess in the refrigerator. So the first thing we're gonna do is put all of our chicken in that bowl. And this is a lot, but I tell you what, it's gonna be perfect because what we don't eat today, I package up and we enjoy throughout the week, you know, because this will keep in the fridge, certainly 3 days, and it makes a great lunch, especially when you have all the ingredients chopped up and everything already. So that's certainly easy enough to do. Let me just finish getting this chicken in there. And toss this in the garbage and this in the sink. I'll be right back. Okay, so we need just a few things to get this going. The first is brown sugar. I'm gonna put that right in on top, kind of squish it up a little bit. We need 2 cups of soy sauce, and I think I have right at 2 cups in here. Let's see if I can get that lid off. There we go. Might be a little shy, but that'll be okay. Maybe, yeah, a little bit shy. So, 1.5 cups, that'll be fine. That'll be perfect. The recipe calls for 2 cups. I don't have 2 cups, but it's close enough. I'm gonna get rid of these few things. Okay. We need 1 bunch of green onions. I'm gonna save a couple aside because, and I already washed these, because when I make the bowls, I'm going to dice some green onions to put on the bowls too. And this is just going to show you how easy and simple this lovely marinade is to put together. Just so flavorful. Perfect. Into our bag it goes. Oh, I need my measuring cup still. I forgot about that because I got to measure out my sesame oil. And let's see, I need a 1/4 cup of sesame oil. Hang on. If you've never used sesame oil, it is super fragrant. It's toasted, so it smells like sesame seeds that have been toasted on the stovetop or in the oven. It is like flavor in a bottle. When you open your sesame oil, you want to make sure you keep it in the refrigerator. If it stays at room temperature, it will actually get rancid really fast. So just keep it, open it up, keep it in the fridge, lasts for a long time that way. Easy enough, right? We need a couple cloves of garlic. And that's easy enough to do. When you smash that garlic first, it makes the skin really easy to peel off. So that's why you see me smashing that garlic. See how it just peels right off? And then now I'm going to smash it again, and that's just going to make it easy to mince. And fly all over the counter, apparently. Now, speaking of the counter, you see a lot of things on the counter, and when we're done, I'll give you a little bird's eye view here in the house. But we're still working on our renovation. If you haven't been following that, we're renovating the master bath. And to get to the master bath, you know, they had to obviously go through the bedroom and move out half the furniture in the bedroom. So our house is now, there's things in the house, in every room that are normally in the bedroom and bathroom. And it's kind of a joke at this point. I'll pan this around in a minute, but here in the dining room is the tub and the new vanity. In my office is my dresser drawers and all the things that went into the sink. So like all the things are everywhere now. And it's kind of a joke. In fact, maybe I'll just run you through there because it's pretty cool. It's exciting to see that everything come together, you know, and it's renovation. So there's been lots of fun things, some not so fun things. I know when we did our hallway bath earlier last year, it was October-ish of last year, we had unfortunately found some water, or fortunately maybe I would say found some water damage before it made even more damage. So we had a mishap, but no big things so far on this reno. So knocking on wood right here, it's went really, really smoothly. Let me get my grater, hang on. This is a microplane grater. I've had it for probably 20 years. It's one of those things that you buy once and use a million times and you didn't even realize you needed it. They're not that expensive. They're, I don't know, maybe $14. But it gives a really nice small grating. And it might not look like, but see all that? That's huge flavor right there. And having it, you can mince it too with a knife, but using the microplane makes a big difference. And I'm gonna just grate all that up. And just kind of wipe it down so it gets off my microplane. You know, here's the deal. There might be better teriyaki recipes, but in all of my life and all of my travels, I've never found one that's better. I have, especially for chicken, I have another one on the blog for beef. Amazing. Just a tiny, tiny bit different, but 100%. I just would put this down in front of anybody. It's a recipe that my aunt and uncle gave me a long time ago, like probably 35 years ago. I guess I'm dating myself, but so good. And you can grill this indoors or outdoors, whatever works for you. Okay, putting that little piece in there because it's just gonna add some flavor. We're gonna pull that out anyway. And now, in essence, the marinade's done. This, when you're done with it, now here's a little trick a lot of people don't know, and I didn't, don't think for 5 years, but this comes out and makes it easy to be clean. So let me put this in the sink. Our marinade is done. I'm gonna seal up my bag. Oh, you can smell the sesame oil like wafting out of that bag as I kind of move that along. Oh goodness, that smells good. Before I refrigerate this, I'm just gonna double check my pantry and make sure that I don't have any more soy sauce. If so, I'll throw it in there. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it because I know how forgiving this is. What I'm doing now is just massaging the marinade into the chicken. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. We're gonna refrigerate it all day. We're gonna grill it up tonight. I'll show you what that looks like. And I'll even sneak in some pictures of the bowls that we're making. But truly, you can just do chicken, rice, and steamed broccoli. Fabulous. Roasted asparagus, fantastic. Easy and done. Refrigerate for, I don't even know what my recipe calls for. I always do this for like 4 to 6 hours. I've done it overnight, certainly, and just let it all come together. Add those flavors to the chicken. This is good stuff. We'll be back after this has had a chance to marinate. Okay, so now I'm in the living room, and I just thought I'd give you a little, just show you how together our house is right now. If you're wondering what that is, that's my tripod off here in the corner. Check this. So yeah, this is our vanity, the back side of the vanity. And the tub right here. And yes, that's our living room off in the distance, but yeah. So then as you walk down the room, this is how they're protecting the carpet or the wood floors. My office is now a disaster area. And let's see, this is our little hallway bath that we redid earlier this year. Frightening. My husband's, he keeps all of his clothes in here, and there's our corgi. He's chilled out. But because we're recouping this space right here, this is becoming a closet for, like linen closet on the other side. So we had to take everything out of his closet. Oh my gosh, what a mess. We now sleep in a bubble because the dust from the renovation is so crazy. This is where they removed the walls from our bathroom because we're putting in sliding doors there. And this is our space here. So our vanity mirrors are going there, and the vanity, of course, will be right in front. This is the new window. I think they're going to do that on Monday. The bath will be there. This will be the commode room. Can't really see the division there, but we'll have a sliding door here. And then that linen closet that I was showing you on the other side, that's where that's going to go. So looks like just a big empty space yet, but boy, we made a lot of progress last week. Super cool. Anyway, let's get back to cooking. Okay guys, I'm back. This has been marinating, soaking in all these juices all day. And I've opened it a couple of times. I've kind of squished it around, marinated, so the same thing isn't always at the top. And it's time to do some grilling. It's not necessarily a day for grilling, however. It is March, end of March here in Oregon, and it is a rainy, blustery day. So what I'm doing now, I'm taking the chicken out of the marinade, just gonna blot it on a paper towel to take away some of the juice So when I put it on the grill, it doesn't hiss and spatter too much. And then just setting it aside. So I'm gonna finish with that, and I'll be done in just a moment. See, that didn't take any time at all. So now we have the marinade, and you're gonna say, Deb, I don't want to throw that away. Need to throw it away. It's done its job. If you want to make it again, you know, whip up another batch. It takes like 5 minutes prep. So we're set there. I'm gonna toss this in the garbage can. We're gonna situate that camera again. I'm gonna head out to the grill, and let's get this yummy chicken on the grill. Back in a few. Okay guys, now you can see what I mean. It's kind of a windy, blustery day. But every day is a good day for grilling when you have a covered porch. So let's get this chicken on the grill. Sprayed it real quick with some non-stick cooking spray. And you guys know how to grill. I'm just laying out the chicken. I'll watch it. Flip it every 4 to 5 minutes until the chicken's done. Done is 165. I'll pull it off the grill, cover it with foil, and then we're going to take it over to my folks' house and make those teriyaki bowls I was telling you about. Looks good, huh? More in a bit. Okay guys, time for the big reveal. Look at this platter of chicken. Yum, yum, yum. So what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna chop this up into little bites. We're gonna add it to our tray. We're taking everything over to Mom and Dad's. And let me grab my tongs, because that's hot. But when I pulled this off the grill, just like you would a good steak, I let it rest for 5 minutes. And that way all those juices can kind of go back into that meat. And I'm just chopping it up in little bites. And let me just give it a taste test in case we get in a big hurry when we get over to Mom and Dad's. Gosh, this is so good. If you guys are in the mood at all, don't tell me it's too rainy, it's too cold. You see me out there. I swear the wind was blowing 40 miles an hour. Make this, make it soon. It is so good. It's perfect, you know, coming into summertime if you have a barbecue. We up here, I make this all year long. Good stuff. We'll see you soon. Okay guys, we're ready to build our feast. Look at all that chicken. And you can go with some greens or some rice or both. We have edamame and strawberries and kimchi and onions and mango and hot chili and all kinds of good stuff. Who's hungry?